Hurry, don't be late.
I can hardly wait. I said to myself when we rode. Remember that?
We're all dancing in the park.
Walking
What?
through the park and
Reminiscing.
reminiscing.
Welcome to Can West, the podcast where we tackle the latest from Washington football team news and answer the hard-hitting questions like, what stage of grief are you in? I'm your host, Bradley Roach.
Hey, what's up? DC's own heartbeat, Tico Wells.
Eddie Passarelli coming at you from Agora Hills.
I'm Donnie Roach. I'm celebrating Art Monk, the induction into the Ring of Honor there at the stadium. I think the one good thing that happened on Sunday. So,
And
He looked good too.
We
He
got
looked
a
good.
football
He was
team
still
to talk
standing up tall.
yeah. We if you use the term game loosely, football game. I don't even really feel like it holds up to game status. It's just
Yeah, the Commanders fall to the Seattle Seahawks. I don't remember the score.
38-14.
38-14 on Sunday. Let's talk about it.
it was hard to watch.
It's hard
I
to
mean,
watch.
start to finish. It wasn't like the week before when we got blown out and we had a good first half that we could talk about.
Yeah, we stopped
It
them.
never looked
Yeah.
good. It never
Yeah.
looked good.
It never looked good. Never looked professional.
So I talked about the stages of grief, which
Yeah.
is denial, anger,
Denial River.
bargaining, depression, and acceptance. Those are the 5 stages of grief. Wow, I just ran those
You
out
did that
there.
off the top of your head?
It's crazy.
I
I thought you were looking at a cheat sheet.
Remember
That's
the
awesome.
cartoon?
It's going to be
Fully
a
off the top of
therapy session.
Good for you.
So last, in the what was the game that Jaden hurt his quad in? What game was that? Bears game? No.
It just seems
Wait,
like
he hurt himself
Cowboys.
at least in
He
every
hurt
one.
more than
Cowboys game.
Cowboys, okay.
Cowboys game, I was in denial that the season was over
Right.
and that we were dead.
Oh, yeah. That early. Oh, I definitely was, yeah.
With the Chiefs game, I was bargaining. I was like, if this could be different, this would on Sunday, I was in depression.
Yeah. I feel like I'm still there. I haven't gotten to
Oh,
acceptance yet.
I'm fully in acceptance.
Are you? Okay.
And here's what I'll tell you why. So Jaden Daniels dislocated his elbow on Sunday, if y'all didn't know, and is going to be out for the rest of the season.
Mm-hmm.
And here's my acceptance.
Wait a minute. Is that official?
Did you
I
watch
hope
it?
so.
They
let us.
They haven't
left us-
said that. But
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no.
Doesn't matter. He'll sit out the rest of the season.
We got 8 games.
What do we bring him back when we're 3-11?
Yeah,
Well,
the
he's
last
a franchise player.
this is the discussion that we're going to get into today.
Either
because-
way, hold on.
Yeah.
Either
All right.
way, here's my acceptance. Good. It wasn't a terrible injury, and the season was over. Thank God they're sitting him, or something worse could have happened. This is the best thing that could have happened to Jaden Daniels in this season. It's a non-throwing arm
I don't know
injury.
if I can go. I can't agree
Sit
with
him down.
No,
This
no.
season was so
No,
fucking
this
we just lost 3 more players.
Yes,
This
you're
is-
right.
this
You're
is-
right. But
this
if
is
had he
over.
not been
It was
injured,
over.
he could have gotten another 7 games worth. How many games are left? 7 games
8.
worth of
Don't need it. He
experience.
got hurt in 3 games this season, Dad.
I know. And
What-
you
What
know
are we
why?
waiting? What are we waiting for? Him to blow out his knee? I mean,
Yeah.
Eddie talks about it every week, and I give him shit for it. But that's what we're waiting for at this point, right? He has nobody to throw to. He's sitting
That's the
back
problem.
there for so long. Our offensive line is doing all that they can, and no one's getting open, so he has to run.
No one's-
Thank God he
and-
got hurt because, gosh dang it, I'm glad it wasn't a knee.
Yeah, I know. Me too. And I'm glad it wasn't his throwing arm. You're right. It's not a terrible injury. The season's already done. I agree with all of that. I would like to have seen him not get injured. Like I don't. So that's the best thing that could have happened to him. Finish out the season, get some experience, and not be injured. The problem, and you and I were talking about this earlier, Bradley. Jaden is a competitor, and he wants to, when he can't find anyone open, which clearly he couldn't all day long, and probably hasn't been able to for the past couple of games. He wants to put the team on his back and carry. I'll run the ball. I'll get the first downs on my own. And and he's not only running it more, he's not going down when he should. He's fighting for the extra couple of yards, and
He's a fighter. He's a player. He wants.
He's a total fighter player, and I don't know if you can take that out of somebody like that to say you have to protect yourself. We need you. It's more important.
Well, that's what the coach is supposed to do. That's what Shanahan was supposed to do with RG3. I'm tired. I've been talking about it for a year. I said he was too frail and that he was a running quarterback is going to die. You're not Jalen Hurts, who's not even that big, and he gets hurt. And you're not who's the Buffalo quarterback?
Josh Allen.
That guy's a pit bull. He's not going to get hurt when he's running. Okay, just we have to understand that this guy is a smart quarterback. He has to make smart decisions. The smart decision as a professional would be to say, I'm going to sit out and let Mariota play, and I'm going to learn and watch our team build a team back, because we don't have a team right now. It's decimated. The name of the change. You guys heard the name is changing again. The Washington Commanders is changing. You didn't hear about it? It's called the Washington Casualties.
Oh.
Okay.
Nice.
So this is
like,
where we're at.
Now that the name's changing.
What's that?
Nah, nothing.
But you get what I'm saying. I'm like,
No.
So let's talk about the Raiders game. We won 41-24.
So Eddie's still in anger.
I thought Washington did really well, in handling Oakland. I mean, Las Vegas. I can't.
You're back to the Raiders game.
So Tico challenged.
Let's talk about our last Super Bowl win.
Tico,
there you go.
Tico challenged us to find something positive to say this week,
Uh-huh.
and I found something positive about this week.
That was positive too.
No, that was weeks ago. That doesn't count. I want to talk about.
It was positive.
It was.
Yeah,
didn't
it was
count.
positive. We
Doesn't
scored
count.
41. We haven't scored that much.
I do want to talk. I do want to bring this up, though. I do want to bring this up. I'm going to read a list right now, and I want you guys to tell me what this list consists of.
Okay.
Ready? Jaden Daniels, Terry McLaurin, Noah Brown, Deebo Samuel, Luke McCaffrey, Austin Eckler, John Bates, Colson Yankoff, Sam Cosme, Dietrich Wise, Dorrance Armstrong, Javonte John Baptiste, Jonathan Jones, Marshawn Lattimore, Will Harris, Percy Butler, Matt Gay. What does that list all have in common?
They're all
These
all the
are
injured players. Is it
the starters,
the gamers?
And
these are the gamers.
It's
These
all
are
the
electronic
guys
gamers.
who are injured.
These are
on our
gamers.
team.
Isn't that the gamers list?
This
How
is
many
a
is on
list.
that list?
This is a list
the-
of guys who
the
have missed
championship
games
for
this
for
season.
Madden.
does that even include the guys that are out for the season?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
a lot of those guys are out.
yeah.
Eckler.
Eckler,
Right. Actually went out
Durant,
early.
Luke,
Dorrance, yeah.
Dorrance.
Did you
Dietrich,
mention Marshawn?
Oh, Dietrich Wise. Yeah, that's
Marshawn,
the one I
John
was thinking
Baptiste,
of. He mentioned Marshawn.
Will
yeah.
Harris, Jaden. There's like 7 or 8 guys that are out.
So
for the
how
season.
long is that list? How many names? Have you got? It's not numbered. Okay, I thought
20.
You don't have to count it up, but okay. Yeah. Well, that's sad. That's a sad state of affairs. I mean,
It's
Like
just
we don't.
this
We're
season.
confused. Like,
I
can we
mean,
just
it's
admit we're
25 seasons.
a
confused.
team has to
Let's
be
just
able to
admit we're
overcome some
confused
injuries
this
because it's
week.
part of the game.
We're so hurt. We're confused.
I'm not confused.
We don't even. You're not confused. Well, you're bringing up a list of the wounded Walking Dead.
Watching
I know
That's a
exactly what
horror
happened
show.
this season.
That's not a football show. That's a horror show.
It is a horror show. It is a horror show, and it's sad. It's sad, man.
Should be our
I-
Halloween special.
Maybe I'm not.
Okay. I'll admit, I turned the TV off at a certain point. I didn't see. I didn't
you
see the
didn't see
whole second
Jaden get
half.
injured, did you?
I didn't see
You
Jaden
turned it
get-
off before
Wow.
Jaden.
You
I
conveniently
turned it off
didn't
before.
want to show up
Wow.
at Donnie's house. I know that.
My
Right.
inner
That's right.
self said, "This
I
is
don't
not
wanna
going to be
watch it.
good. Don't watch the second half."
Yeah,
Well,
it was gruesome.
It was gruesome.
Don't go look it
gruesome.
up. It was pretty.
I saw
gnarly.
it. I saw it.
Yeah,
I saw it, I
you
saw
almost
it.
can't avoid it
I'm
now.
talking. I'm
Can't
kind of
turn
talking to the viewers here. If you haven't
Right.
seen it, go.
Don't look it up.
Don't
Don't look it up. Don't look it
It's
up.
One of those bad
It's
injuries.
Joe Theismann with an arm.
It
Yeah.
isn't. I mean,
Through.
it's not bent where a bone is. It's bent at the joint. It's just
Your arm's
going
not
the
supposed to go that
going the
way.
wrong way. You know.
Yeah,
It's-
but what's
dislocated.
think about it. What's holding it together for it to go backwards
skin.
like that?
tendons.
Or
Tendons.
You
That's
know?
but
Yeah.
that's why they call it. It's a dislocation. It's not a fracture. It's not a break.
So
I knew
if it's
kids
a
in high school that
dislocation,
did that all the time, and
hopefully
it kind of grossed me
the
out.
tendons are still intact.
I
No,
guess
that's the point. Is
that's what they need
some
to
of them
determine.
tear and shit.
That's
that.
like-
It's stuff's gonna tear. Yeah. So
Yeah.
somebody asked
or stretch
Quinn
way out
yesterday, I
of-
think, will he need surgery? And he can't answer that question yet, So
No,
um,
no.
So okay,
But the
so
good news,
that's what
it
we're talking
wasn't
about today.
his what?
throwing
Throwing
arm.
arm or his
Ding,
knee.
ding,
Or his
ding,
knee.
ding, 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 ding.
Yeah. Yeah. No, look, it's not a career-ending injury, but it is likely a season-ending injury. I don't think he's coming
It's like
back
a
from that
worse
this
than a
season.
Tommy John, probably.
Yeah, Tommy John's requires surgery, but pitchers come back from that.
Pitchers
Right?
do come, and it's not his throwing arm.
Right. That's right. It's
Yeah.
not his throwing arm.
So,
So-
those are good. Those are good.
Yeah, a
And-
lot of good news. That's
and
what I'm
Terry
saying.
may be back.
All right.
Terry may be back. Wasn't
Maybe-
there some whispers of Terry coming back?
potentially.
This weekend, is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah,
I-
like what's the
Why
point?
bring him back?
They
Why
got
bring
a
him
so
back?
that
job to
Mariota
do,
has somebody
man.
to throw to. I don't know.
They got a job to do, man.
Sit him, put him on IR.
Okay, let's
Like,
just
let him get all the way healthy.
hypothetically, if they went on an 8-game winning streak,
Oh,
hypothetically,
come on. Okay, now you're bargaining.
Hypothetically-
You're bargaining.
hypothetically,
We now
they
know
go
what stage of
mathematically-
grief.
We're all in different
Math-
stages because Eddie's still in anger.
mathematically,
Tico's bargaining.
8, 9, 10, 11. They
And I'm
could end up
depressed.
11-6.
They could. Mathematically, they could.
Bradley,
Okay,
you're
let's
the only
just
one who's
talk
moved through all the
mathematically.
stages.
Well,
That's
because
just-
I'm here at look. The way
You look
get
happier,
better-
Bradley, than you did when we lost
I
to
knew- I knew
Green
the season
Bay.
was over for a long time. I've known the season has been over for a long time. Injuries ruin seasons,
Yes.
and when we started to stack them up,
They
I
can.
was like, we don't have the depth for this,
Right.
right? We're still a very new team, right?
We don't have the depth for when everybody's healthy.
Well, but we saw last year that we do, right?
But you know how many months ago that was?
Well, here's the thing, Tico.
That was
Right.
January. It's November.
Yeah.
I know.
So things happen.
Yeah, but here's so Ron Rivera put us in such a bad hole that we didn't have anybody, right? We had nobody on those
Yeah.
teams
I know.
that we
Yeah.
could bring back.
Right.
So we are starting from basically ground zero.
Yeah.
And last year we had just enough to get us to this elite
Level.
game.
Yeah.
You know?
We were there.
With all of our stuff, we had just enough to get us there, right?
Yep.
And there was a couple balls that really needed to go our way, right?
Mhm, mhm.
And they all went our way.
And they all went our way. And Jaden
Except for the
gave
Dallas
us
game.
That spark, that
balance, right?
magic.
This year, when we had to tap into the reserve, we didn't have it because we're at this kind of surface level team
Good.
Yeah.
with like you saw the first the first few weeks, and even in that Green Bay game, like we stopped the run. We kept saying,
Yeah.
well, we're stopping the run. We can't stop the run anymore.
Mm-mm.
It's over.
No.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's so over.
And let me add
Say
this
that
though,
again,
Bradley, because there
Say
was
that
there
again.
was
I got to hear that again from Bradley. Say this over again.
It's over.
there is one player that
It's
that was
over.
still here from the Ron Rivera era, and I have to say, for all the good that he does, AP screwed up by not signing
Yeah.
Terry earlier. If we were kind of behind the 8 ball from the preseason, from the get-go, and I said it here, and everybody was like, it was all preseason. Like we
Yeah.
never got a chance to gel in the preseason. We didn't even get a chance to play everybody together, and
Yeah.
it's
Let alone training camp.
Yeah.
I
Let
kind of
alone
think we
training
were
camp.
all
So let me-
riding like this high from last year.
Yeah.
Coaching,
Yeah.
players, everybody's just thinking,
Yeah.
we're
they're gonna
click.
fall
We're
right back
6
into
and
it.
1,
yeah.
first 7 games, 6-1. We're gonna be right with it.
Yeah.
No.
Here's
just
what I've
didn't happen.
learned from Jaden this year. And it's not a bad thing. I think it's just something to know. Jaden needs reps. He
Mhm.
needs reps with the offense. He needs reps with the players. That's why like his Thursday night games have been kind of like iffy,
Mm.
right?
Yeah.
Because he just doesn't have those reps. That's why he does the VR, is because it gives him extra
yeah.
reps.
Yeah.
He didn't have reps with Terry, and it showed.
Yeah.
He never got on the same page with Terry.
No.
He got reps with Debo, and that
Mhm.
showed.
Mm-hmm.
And then when everybody went down, he didn't have reps with those guys, and he wasn't seeing the field well because he didn't trust the guys. And I don't, and he never, and he got hurt, so those reps just continued to dwindle, and Jaden never got.
And you know who
on the page.
I bet he had reps with this week before this game? Luke McCaffrey. I bet he was like, Luke's going to be my go-to today.
Yeah.
And Luke goes down.
That's why
on the
he keeps
kickoff.
throwing to Zach Ertz, because he trusts Zach Ertz, and
Right.
Zach Ertz is not getting open as much. And you know what I bet it is? I bet people are playing Zach Ertz.
Sure.
Yes, he's the Jaden trusts on the team
Yeah,
right now.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's not like a surprise when he throws to Zach. It's not like, who are you fooling?
Right.
But everybody needs that go-to player. I mean, Kelsey is still Patrick Mahomes, one of his go-tos, but they have so much.
Zach Ertz is no
much.
Travis Kelsey either. So you
No,
know,
no, he's
No,
not.
Zach-
I need 4 yards. Zach's going to get us 3.5. You know,
Donnie and I
Right.
were cracking up because we were watching the game at his house, and I kept saying, "There goes Zach." He falls down while he's catching. on
he's
purpose.
going to the ground
Not
as he's
because the
catching the
ball's
ball.
low, because you have to go down to get it. He's up high. He just goes down, and he never runs past the line of scrimmage or the first
line to
down mark.
gain.
So what's
Yeah.
going on, Zach?
That's a good point. Here's Eddie, you reminded me of a player who I never understood growing up. His name was Jerry Smith. He was our tight end
Yeah,
for
I
years.
remember that name. Mhm.
From Sonny Jurgensen and Billy
Mhm.
Kilmer days. Jerry
Mhm.
Smith, number 87, was our tight end. He was not the greatest runner. He had great hands, but wherever he caught the ball, he was going down.
Yeah.
It wasn't like wiggle out of it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Zach's like a
is
lot
that.
of tight ends. But the new school tight ends are coming in and they got a little wiggle.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
They got a
Yeah.
little wiggle. It's a new era.
So
I think.
my point with the Ron Rivera stuff, that we don't have a deep team. The way that
No.
you build a team is not through signing veterans. That's how you win a Super Bowl, which is where we thought we were this year. So we signed a bunch of veterans to try to go get a championship, and it didn't work out. Right? Everybody got hurt. But the way you build a team is through the draft, and that's the good news, guys. So we're gonna have a high draft pick this year. Hooray!
Yeah. There's
I mean,
more
it
good
sucks
news.
to talk about that.
Bradley's full of good news tonight.
But that's where I'm at with acceptance is,
Yeah.
okay, so what do we got to do to regroup for 2026? What do we got to go do to make that push? Because 2026,
I want to
comeback
speak
player
to
of the
that,
year
that
and
premise.
MVP.
Hold on,
Daniels
before you
season
take
incoming.
it to the next steps. You just made a bold statement
Yeah, let's talk about it.
about the draft and how you build a Super Bowl team. And I've never seen a team full of draft choices win a Super Bowl team. Super Bowl game. I've only seen Super Bowl teams have a great mix where they got veterans and they got young stars to be mentored by those veterans. I've always seen it be a mix. Tom Brady, when he came in, he was the young one with a bunch of veterans. Then as time went on, he was a veteran with a bunch of young players.
Mhm.
So it's got to be those young guns ready just to run through a wall and run up a hill or run down the hill. And the old bulls say, hey, let's walk down the hill and do a lot of damage when we get down the bottom of the hill.
So Tico, talk to me about Philadelphia last year. Talk to me about that team.
Yes. You have A.J. Brown. You have mixed with Devontae Smith, older, younger.
Mm-hmm.
You have Saquon Barkley, veteran.
Yep, that they traded for. Yep.
That they traded for. That the Giants obviously thought was
They actually didn't even trade for him. They just picked him up off. It's wild.
the offensive line
Yep.
was a good little mix. You had a few
Big time.
left over from the other Super Bowl, but you had some young guns in there.
Yep.
Mhm.
Jalen Hurts is like right in that sweet spot of
Mhm.
his career, right? He's
Mhm.
right there. He's been to the Super
I
Bowl.
think this is his 5th year, I believe. Yeah, he's going into his 5th year. So that's
Is it his fifth?
This,
Yeah, I believe so.
Well,
Maybe it's
He's
yeah.
been to 2 Super Bowls.
Yeah.
He's been to 2
Maybe it's
Super
5th
Bowls.
year as a starter, and maybe it's 6 years in the league or something like that.
Yeah, because he came in and everybody said he couldn't throw.
Wait, did
Right.
he win? He won both, or did he?
So
No.
so-
Patrick
so
Mahomes
Tico-
won the first
yeah,
one.
right.
Then they won
So-
last year.
my point about building a team of young players and then making a Super Bowl push, I think is perfectly encapsulated by the Eagles, right? They drafted really well with Jalen
Mhm.
Hurts, Devontae Smith, a bunch of O-line guys, Jalen Carter on the defense, 2 rookie cornerbacks last year,
Yeah.
Cooper DeJean and Quinion Mitchell, and then they went out and they got Saquon, AJ, Gardner Johnson,
Mhm.
their linebacker, I forget his name. So I think what you're saying is very true, right?
It's like a mix. It's
gotta
like
be a mix,
sweet,
but
smart mix.
you start with draft. You don't start with the vets.
Well, here's the
Yeah.
thing with the draft. We got people like Bates and Sennett
Yep.
and
Jaden,
Jaden.
we're on our way. We had our we have
some good,
2 very pivotal drafts. We're waiting for a couple guys to pan out, right? Like Sinek
Right.
and Luke and Coleman, right? Those 3 guys are, we'll see.
we thought Marshawn was going to work out a little better. Everybody was chomping at the bit for him to get in the game last year, and
Yep.
he was hurt.
But
This
high draft,
year-
like high draft picks is what build a team.
Yeah.
Yeah, or
I think-
good sleeper late rounders
Well,
like a Tom Brady,
yeah.
Yeah.
That goes without saying.
like a
I-
Shannon Sharp.
That's a dime a dozen, though, or not
Well,
a dime
No,
a dozen.
it's
That's a diamond
I
in the
just
rough.
think people
It's a-
put so
yeah.
much
It's a needle in a
emphasis
haystack.
on that first round.
Yeah, but that's because it's the statistics of it, right?
Well, it's the superstars. They're going to put
Yeah.
butts in seats. Those first 5 players
And
get people
they're
so hyped. Like
and the
Caleb
first rounders
Williams.
are more likely to go further. They don't
Right.
always pan out. You're right. They don't always
No.
pan out. And sometimes you get a lucky pick later in the rounds, but I think if you look at the history and the statistics, you'll see that those first rounders tend more often than not. Again, Tom Brady, you have the outliers, but more often than not, that's where your stars are going to come from. I learned this weekend that Art Monk was the first number 1 draft pick the year
Was
he
he?
was drafted. I didn't know that. Yeah. So, and that makes sense. Art Monk
Yeah.
was a stud, so
the quiet assassin.
that's right. Yeah.
Look, we
You
got hit with a really bad luck type of situation.
Mhm.
I
We
think we
talk
could-
about drafts and everything like that. It's going to come down to us getting lucky with a couple of good seasons where we get some momentum of feeling like the team is solid in all areas, even with the second and third tiers. And we're not that team yet. And I think we
Right.
got extra lucky first year. We just felt like everything was perfect, and now we're realizing, we're pretty decimated.
We
in a lot
we
of
still have
spots.
building to do. There's still holes to
There's a
fill.
lot that we have
Yeah.
to work on.
Yeah.
So I think I have a question for the podcast is where do we go from here? As a podcast, as a
Mhm.
team, like what is our objective for the next 8 weeks?
This is where
Still-
loyalty comes in. This is where just the challenge of perseverance, the challenge of
Are you talking about us as
faith.
fans? Loyal fans? Yeah.
Everybody who's connected to this whole phenomenon called the Commanders.
Yeah. Because we've said in the past, sometimes it's hard to be a fan of
Yeah,
Washington.
and we went through so many bad years
Yeah.
that last year we're still riding on those fumes of last year.
Mm-hmm.
But prior to that, it was disappointment after disappointment after disappointment after
Yeah.
like you said, we haven't been to the Super Bowl since the 92, you know.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. So, I mean, I think where we're at, let's look at the team and the podcast can follow this
right.
line of thought. But because I'm with you, Bradley. I'm thinking draft, right? Season's over. And you pointed something out to me today that I didn't realize. We don't even have a second round draft pick. So we're gonna get a good draft pick in the first round. We don't have a second round. And I think again, Adam Peters needs to get to work and start making some trades of some guys who, you know, maybe are getting a little older, maybe due for a contract renewal that maybe we don't want to pay, and
Well, that's
get
over with.
get us some draft picks.
That ended today.
Oh, it was
Right.
today's the last
There
day.
was a trade.
Trade deadline.
Today was the trade deadline.
And nothing hapned.
Okay, well then,
you think about
so
it.
much for that plan.
What do we have that people wanted?
That's a great question, Tico.
What do we have that anybody's chomping at the bit for?
No.
They're like,
No,
who
nobody's
doesn't have a
chomping.
Oh, we
broken
got to get
something?
that Commanders player. We got to
Who's
get some
not
of those
injured that we
Commanders
can
players.
get?
Ain't nobody, man.
I
Gerard,
So we gotta get healthy. We gotta just allow some of the bench players, some of these practice squad players, they're
Yeah.
gonna move up
we
and
gotta get some of these young guys some reps. Get them
some
yeah.
reps.
Yeah,
Get
yeah,
them
for
some
sure.
reps. You
Let's
know,
see the
get
young
Bates,
bucks.
get Bates involved. You know, I'm tired of people just saying he's a blocker. We need another tight end who can catch and get open. And
sit Zach for the rest of the season.
Yeah.
We're good. I've
Yeah,
seen enough
agreed.
of him. Let's see
Agreed.
some new guys. I mean,
Yeah,
let's
you
get,
know.
let's
And
get Sinnott some work. Get
Yeah,
him
totally.
some touches, man.
Yeah, definitely get. Let's look at Trey. Jalen
Jalen
Lane.
Lane,
Let's get him moving.
Amos.
Let's
Let's
get him to
see.
stop fumbling the ball.
Our running backs, our 3 running backs, seem to be healthy.
They
Let's figure out
they
a
stayed
run
healthy
game.
all year, right? Knock
Well, we
I
knock
would
lost
wood.
be
I
we
don't-
lost the
Austin
I would be
Eckler.
testing
Oh, we lost
everybody
Eckler,
out
right.
at every position. Just test everybody out at different positions. Play around. Try some fun plays that you never thought you were ever going to run in a game. I mean, do we really care about the season? No.
No,
Learn
I think
about the
we need to get people reps and have fun. Let your hair down. This is a long shot for us to do anything incredible. At the same time, we still got 8 games left. Let's make a run of it. Let's get the run
2 or
game
3
going.
and be
Let's
happy
get
with
this
that.
offensive line to step up. Because I haven't seen a lot from the offensive line. I haven't seen a lot from any one position.
The infirmary has seen a lot of them.
Yeah.
Not a lot of the O lines, actually.
But the O-line, other than Cosme, they've been pretty solid, right? In terms of healthy, right?
Yeah, but we can't block anyone.
They can't block anybody. That's
nah. See,
we're good- we're good
I take issue with that.
okay.
It's not
Break it down.
the O line that's the problem. It's not.
You think it's the lack of skill players?
No one's open. No one's open.
Yeah.
And the run game feasts on the fact that no one's or the lack of run game is because
we don't have a pass game.
We don't have a pass game, and
We don't have a pass game, so we don't
It's-
have a run game. We don't have a run game,
And
so
they
we don't
can
have a pass game.
load the box more because nobody
Yeah.
know nobody can get open.
they can rush the passer with
Yeah.
more people and the passer has to hold on to the ball much
longer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you
Yeah.
guys
Okay,
believe
so-
in the
Or try to
sorry,
run
go
and
ahead.
get hurt.
Yeah.
I was going to say, did you see in the last 3 or 4 games how every receiver on the opposing team is
Gets
just
open.
like grabbing these beautiful catches, perfectly thrown, grabbing them out of the sky, and our defenders are like,
nowhere to
Yeah.
be found.
Did
why
you
are we
guys know
so bad?
In Jigba? Did y'all know him before the game?
Yeah. What about him?
He's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had
Yeah.
I mean, he's quietly became the talk of the town in this season. He quietly became the talk of the town. He's up there with Jefferson and Chase, I think.
Yeah.
And
Well,
a
he's
lot of people
leading.
talking.
He's leading the league right now.
Yeah.
Receptions and yards.
I think what I've seen from Jalen Lane especially with his run back. He's our only kick return TD.
Yep.
He's got something.
He's got some.
He's got
I think
something.
he's got a little bit of speed. He should be able to get open, but
He's really raw.
He
he's
dropped
raw.
a couple.
and
He's pretty green.
he drops it, he fumbles it too, so there's some learning, but that's the kind of stuff we should be working on in these
Yeah, I think so.
last half
Yeah.
of the season.
Okay,
I think
so
so.
how do we beat the Detroit Lions on Sunday? And then let's get out of here.
Well, we don't. We'll just say we're not gonna beat the Detroit Lions. Who
We
are
got
you
to
kidding?
throw it all out on the line. We got to throw it all out on the line and give them something that they cannot predict. Don't ask me what that is, because I don't know.
I can't even come up with a commandment. The commandment I
know.
wrote had to do with trades, and now I just found out to trade. I've been past the trade deadline, so
I know. I was bummed today when we didn't make anything happen.
I didn't realize that.
And the
when you I were
Eagles
talking
got
today.
better. The Cowboys got better. Like, yeah,
Okay, thou shalt protect Mariota.
awesome.
Okay, that's good.
Thou shalt have a miracle. Some miracle plays. No, I'm serious. Like some tip
Yeah.
balls for
Yeah.
interceptions.
Okay.
Some broken tackles or missed tackles or something like that. We can't beat them just with a regular game. We gotta have something funky happen. A run back. Sorry.
Thou shalt have some of these young guys step up and make some big plays. I don't know if it's Trey Amos with an interception or Jalen Lane with a touchdown, or but let's see some of these rookies or even second year, Sandersill, some young guy
who had another pick.
He did have a pick.
It was a gift, but it was a pick.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thou shalt go for first down on 4th and whatever every time. I just don't see a reason not to.
It's actually not a bad one. That's actually not
Thou
bad.
shalt
trick
develop
plays.
a
I want
tush
trick
push.
plays. I want a million trick plays. I want to see, who's that? The one where you go put the ball back and the guy grabs it.
Statue of Liberty.
Yeah, the Liberty.
Statue of Liberty. Yeah.
I do want to read my commandment from last week real quick.
Okay.
Thou shalt not get more injured, and our injured player get healthy.
Wait, read off the rest of them. What was everybody else's? I don't even remember.
Allow JD to have a moment of godly intervention.
That was you, Eddie. Godly intervention.
He did. He said, "No, you're not playing football anymore."
He said, "You're done. God stepped in. You're done."
Did I tell you not to run?
Oh man!
I said, thou shalt pass to the running backs often to open the run.
No, that was before. You said thou shalt get our defense off the field.
Yeah.
Did I?
Which we didn't. Until our defense got off the field when they scored a touchdown. That's when our defense left.
Yeah,
and then I said, "Thou shalt get the run game going again," which we didn't. So
we didn't score early, and we didn't get the defense off the field.
None of the things we asked for happened.
We didn't really do a whole lot.
That didn't age well.
Unless you want to count an injury as a godly intervention.
After like the first quarter and a half. Right? It was 28-0, and we just got into the second quarter.
I know, it was crazy. It was crazy.
Leave? Donnie and I are like, should we really get that pizza?
Let's just,
let's do it.
Dear God, help this team.
Help this team.
They're trying. They're all
doing their best.
Dan Quinn looks so pitiful right now. Lord. Help him get a smile on his face. If we beat Detroit, we're going to be geeked.
Hey, we've done it before.
Yeah,
we've done it before.
I don't know if I'd be happy.
I will.
Yeah. Are we at the point where it's like tank the games, get us a good draft pick?
Thou shalt protect Mariota. That's all.
You know what? During the game, 60 minutes, I'm rooting for us to win.
Yeah.
The minute before and after, I'm rooting for us to lose. I can't root against the Commanders.
Right, when they're on the field, but
it's better for us to lose games right now.
Well, the good news is we got Detroit at home.
And with that, let's get out of here.
That's a good point.
For tuning in.
Never good to lose. Never good to lose.
That's a wrap.
I'll never give into that philosophy. Never. I'm an ex-football player, and I'll never give into that philosophy. Never.
We can have this discussion
You play
Every
to
year,
win
every year.
the game.
We do have it
You
every
play
year.
Every
the
year.
game to win. You play the game
We
to
hope
win.
you had just as much fun
Play
listening
the
as
game
we
to
did.
break
Bring
your
you
body.
the
You
latest and the
play
greatest on the
the
burgundy and
game
gold.
to win.
Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like us, and tune in next week.
Hey,
Sounds
see
more
ya.
like the power
Just
of
win,
Christ
baby.
compels
Just
you.
win, baby. Just win, baby.
I actually
All
think
right.
that was a really good outro for us.
That was pretty good.
That was a fun one.
It was kind of the whole show was kind of one of our more fun
Yeah,
shows.
that
I
was,
think.
that was